So I was getting ready to start my vlog, and I just want to show you guys what I've been dealing with right now. Hey, yeah, you're on YouTube. What's up, guys? P Croc here. Welcome to the vlog, and you can see Puppy is right here. So if you see something move around, that's just her being right there. So I've been trying to put this video out for quite some time, but unfortunately I was trying to shoot it at work and work got busy and I just didn't have time to do it. So I'm at the end of this semester, actually just finished my semester of school. So I have time to shoot a couple of videos, and that's what I'm gonna do. So to start this video, I'm just gonna go over a couple of personal things that's been going on. So me and my friends practice freestyle calisthenics. So like a couple weekends ago, we were at the beach. I actually had a free day from school and work. So we were out there just messing around, and this clothing company called Born Primitive approached us and asked if we were interested in wearing their clothes and shooting some videos. So I've been doing that on the side as well when I had some free time. And then one of my friends follows this guy on YouTube. I think his name is Noah Workout. One of my videos from Instagram landed on his channel as a reaction video. And it was just me doing some muscle ups at the gym as that's part of my workout. And they were just a reaction of the people behind me. And that's what's been personally going on with me. Like I said, health is number one priority for me, and working out is basically a mental thing for me. It actually clears my head from work and just all the stuff that's going on with school. So that's why I prioritize my workouts and not the car stuff right now. Working on the car is actually something that I do like to do to ease my mind, but unfortunately, I just don't have the time to do that as well. So I've just used the workout as well. As far as events with sumo speed, so as you know, with the COVID restrictions and stuff like that, they started to been lightening them up. So we actually have had two events. Actually, when this video comes out, the second event will happen. We did a drifting event at Langley. I think I did a video of it last year. So this was the first one of the year, and we did an event. It was actually a good success. And we're doing an event at the airfield in the area, and it's just going to be like a car show. I'm going to try to make it, but I do know my one of my friends, Kai, that you saw in the video, earlier in the video, I should say. But I do know we're trying to shoot some content for Born Primitive for the clothing wear on Sunday as well at the beach. So depending on how that goes, I may be able to go, I may not, I may have to get some coverage for that or as well. Springfest, which is coming up in July or June. I can't remember. Just follow the page and follow the dates right there. Right now, Springfest is kind of in limbo because the place where we hold this car show is where they're doing the vaccinations for the COVID vaccine, and they don't know how long it's going to be until they're done. So they're basically prioritizing that before they do our events. So they told us that we're not canceled, but they want us to know that there's a possibility we can be canceled. So basically, I know a lot of people have been wanting updates about the all-wheel drive plate, and unfortunately, I am sorry, I have not been following the thread. There's been multiple threads that I've kind of seen when I'm scrolling through Facebook, and there's been multiple updates, and that's why I tried to put this video out a couple weeks ago. I think the update that I saw was like 4 weeks ago, and it was Victor said that the first plates were being cut, and which is a big thing from Bulletproof Racing. But there were a couple issues and concerns because I know Joe Womack said something about the starter being a questionable position because that will require us to do some welding to the oil pan. And I know there was a couple guys that had some discrepancy about that. So I haven't heard anything about the plates being come out. Like I said, that was 4 weeks ago. So I don't know if they made some adjustments for that. And you have to account for the space of the plate for the flywheel and the clutch. So I think Victor sent those off to Bulletproof Racing to figure that out. Like I said, I will update you guys as soon as I know what's the deal with the starter and everything else, and if the plates are going to be cut or not. Like I said, they said they were going to cut them, but I think with those discrepancies, they held off on it. And I know a lot of guys are super antsy about getting this plate, but you guys have to understand that, like, this is something that's being made that basically is for a community that's not that big. And you're gonna have these holdups and snags because when the Rip Mods Supercharger kit came out, there's a bunch of snags for that. They had to make some adjustments to it. When Tearstone tried to make the turbo kits, hell, there were a lot of people who did not receive their kits at first because the company promised that they would make them all and they didn't show up. So a lot of people didn't receive their turbo kits and Tearstone had to come out of pocket and fix that. So I just want everybody just to be super patient with this. There's actually a lot of other companies that are investing in the 3G community and their product hasn't showed up either. For example, Carbonetics has made a carbon fiber dash, and I know a few guys went in on this. I know Joe Womack was the first one to reach out to them, and then I don't know if he handed it off to these guys and let them handle it, or if they just, I don't know how that happened, but one of the guys posted an update, and it's supposed to be 2 dashes. There's supposed to be a full 1-piece, and then there's supposed to be like a 2-piece dash as well. And that hasn't came out because I believe that was presented to us like last year. So, like I said, products like these just take time. So people just need to be super patient about it. And that's it, guys. Like I said, quick update. The next video, a subscriber actually asked a question about a Turbo 3G V6 automatic. And I've never owned one and I didn't have experience with it. So I reached out to one of my good friends who has a Turbo 3G and I asked him the questions. And that's what I'm going to do the next video on. So like and subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.